You know, of course it's gonna affect you, you know, and I'm young too, I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm me, and me and the dog, we definitely, had our bouts over little stupid shit like that. But so what I did, and I took an extreme gamble. My first album was very successful.
Vinny Vedi Vici.
Vinny Vedi Vici, yeah. I sold, you know, close to 2 million records on my debut album. And then those things started happening. He's trying to be like Gags, or he's trying to be like Pac. And, so I said, you know what? I got something for all these niggas. I'm going to switch it all up. Went out to LA, got me a big ass fucking mansion out in Hollywood Hills. First time I ever had anything like this in my life. And it was like the most ghetto fucking mansion you ever want to see in your life. We had like Rent-A-Center furniture in the joint. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? We had a room that we called the dorm, and just 10 niggas slept in there, you know what I'm saying? So it was a wild time, but I wanted the music to reflect new times in my life. Things that I was doing now, things I was seeing now, experiencing now, And so I went completely left, grew my hair out. So they can't say I look like X or Pac. Them niggas never had braids, you know what I'm saying? So I grew my hair out, got braids, was wearing it wild, like Jimi Hendrix, bandanas, just looking, just being me, and the music started to reflect those moments.
So it was all your idea to change the image in the music?
Yeah, it was. I mean, Gotti just kind of flowed with whatever I wanted to do. But he always, would circle back to, you got to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go too far this way, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your street element. You got to keep it. You got to keep it street. And so, because I'm an artist, a creator first at heart. So, I wanted to do wild, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, nigga.
It was kind of like,
it back a little bit.
It was kind of like reverse Jodeci. And what I mean by that is, remember they always tell the story about how they dressed Jodeci like hip hop, but they did the R&B records.
Yeah.
But you still had the screech in you, but you was still doing the R&B records, but you was still rapping hard on the R&B record.